The American activist Linda SARSOUR is one of the most prominent Muslim women in America today. She has been an advocate for progressive causes throughout her life and is especially well known for her work on behalf of Arab Americans. Here are 12 of her best quotes. Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss an upload. Let's get started. Number 12. I have never been apolitical. To be a Muslim in America and to not be political is contradictory, because our faith calls on us to be agents of change and to not accept injustice. This quote by Linda SARSOUR emphasizes the interconnectedness of faith and activism. For SARSOUR, being Muslim and apolitical are contradictory concepts because her faith calls for social justice and change. It shows how her religious beliefs directly influence her activism and commitment to progressive causes. Number 11. I think we need to start appreciating people who are willing to speak up against injustice. I think that people should not be vilified or demonized simply because they are standing up against injustice. In this quote, Linda SARSOUR expresses her belief in the importance of speaking out against injustice and standing up for what is right. She criticizes the tendency to vilify or demonize individuals who take such a stance, suggesting that they should be appreciated rather than condemned. It reflects her own experience as a vocal activist and the criticism she has faced for her views. Number 10. If your activism does not bring you closer to Allah, then it's the wrong activism. This quote reveals Saratop's perspective on the purpose of activism. She believes that activism should be a means to connect with God. For her, it's not enough to simply engage in activism as a means of social change or personal fulfillment. It must also have a spiritual dimension that brings one closer to their faith. This quote encapsulates her deeply held religious convictions and how she integrates them into her activism. No. 9. When they tried to silence me, I went to the streets. When they tried to silence me more, I went to the internet. And now I'm telling my story and other people's stories. In this quote, Linda SARSOUR discusses how she has continued to speak out despite attempts to silence her. She mentions going to the streets and then the internet as methods of reaching wider audiences and amplifying her message. It highlights her resilience and determination to use various platforms to share her experiences and those of others. No. 8. We are going to continue to push for justice and human rights and civil rights. That's not going away. And we will continue to make sure that the government is held accountable. In this statement, Linda SARSOUR conveys her unwavering commitment to advocating for justice, human rights, and civil rights. She emphasizes that these issues are of utmost importance to her and that she will continue to hold the government accountable. It demonstrates her dedication to using her platform to fight for social change and protect the rights of marginalized communities. Number 7. As a Muslim woman, I've experienced racism, sexism, classism, ableism, homophobia, and Islamophobia. I have been othered my entire life, which makes me super passionate about intersectional feminism. This quote delves into Linda Sarsour's personal experiences with various forms of discrimination and oppression. She highlights how her identity as a Muslim woman has intersected with other marginalized identities, such as race, gender, class, ability, and sexual orientation. These experiences have fueled her passion for intersectional feminism, which recognizes the interconnectedness of these social identities and the need for inclusive activism. No. 6. We cannot separate the oppression of Black people from the oppression of Muslims. Our oppressions are interconnected, and so we have to fight for each other's freedom. In this powerful statement, Linda Sarsour emphasizes the solidarity between the Black community and the Muslim community. She asserts that their oppressions are interconnected and calls for them to fight for each other's freedom. It reflects her understanding of systemic racism and the shared struggles faced by these communities. By highlighting their commonalities, she promotes unity and collective action against racial injustice. No. 5. We want to live in a world where our children can grow up knowing that they can be President of the United States, knowing that they can be anything they want to be. In this quote, Linda Sarsour expresses her aspirations for the next generation. She envisions a world where her children and all children can grow up with the belief that they can achieve anything they want to be, including the presidency of the United States. It reflects her hopes for a future where gender roles are more fluid and where everyone has the opportunity to pursue their dreams regardless of background. Number 4. There is no contradiction between being a Muslim and being an American. In fact, there's an overlap. The Founding Fathers were very clear that this is a nation built on the principles of justice, freedom, and democracy. In this quote, Linda Sarsour addresses the misconception that being Muslim and being American are contradictory. She argues that there is an overlap between the two identities and that the principles upon which America was built align with the values of justice, freedom, and democracy, which are also central to Islam. It's a call for greater understanding and inclusion of Muslims in American society. No. 3. Palestine is the mother of all battles. The minute you start supporting Palestine, everything changes. Your life changes. You become more radical. In this quote, Linda Sarsour emphasizes the significance of the Palestinian cause as a catalyst for broader social change. She uses the term "mother of all battles" to highlight the centrality of the Palestinian struggle for liberation and self-determination, by expressing that one's life changes and they become more radical when they start supporting Palestine. She suggests that the Palestinian cause has the power to transform individuals and inspire them to challenge oppressive systems. Number 2, you cannot pick and choose which parts of Islam you follow. Islam is not a buffet. In this quote, Linda Sarsour addresses the notion that Muslims can selectively follow aspects of their faith that suit them while disregarding others. She uses the metaphor of Islam being a buffet to critique those who cherry-pick Islamic teachings. By stating that one cannot pick and choose, she emphasizes the comprehensiveness and interconnectedness of Islamic principles. It reflects her own commitment to living her faith authentically. Number 1, I think that loving your skin is one of the best forms of worship. I encourage every Muslim to look at their beautiful features and say, "Subhanallah, how perfect you have made me." In this beautiful and inspiring quote, Linda Sarsour encourages Muslims to appreciate and love their physical features and see them as a form of worship. She praises God for creating each person perfectly and challenges the notion of beauty standards set by Western media. It's a call for Muslims to embrace their natural beauty and recognize its perfection according to Islamic teachings. We hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content.